Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Magic here, and this is some Mark of the Ninja gameplay, but who cares about that? I got my hands on the Battlefield 4 beta on the PS3, and it's pretty cool. It's a good game. There are some pros, and there are some cons to the game. Couple pros, in my opinion, the sniping's a lot better from Battlefield 3. I feel that there's less bullet drop in the game. There's some cons too. I'll get to some other pros later. The cons I've seen in this game so far. Also, if you could leave a like, a favorite, and a comment, and tell your grandma. I love saying tell your grandma. But there's some cons in the game. The driving. They changed the driving. It is a lot different. You don't use the triggers if you're playing on console. You don't use the triggers anymore. You use the thumbsticks to drive, which, in my opinion, I hate that. I hate any game that implements the thumbsticks for driving. It irritates me. So I was playing that game. I was on foot the whole time, just running around. I'm like, no, I see a tank, but fuck that tank. I'm not driving it. And also, they have a bunch of stuff you can interact with. One is actually pretty cool. They have not barricades. You know those. Okay, I guess it's a barricade. You press and these little pillars come up out of the ground to stop people from getting over to your side of the base, which is pretty cool. But there's also one in the elevators. That's pretty cool too. I mean, shit, who doesn't want to use an elevator in a game? But there is one thing that is kind of I don't know about it. In Domination, there are shipping crates that you can interact with. You can close them, you can open them from both ends, inside or out, which I think will promote camping because you can stay inside there, open the door, shoot someone, close it, and wait for someone to come in. And I'm pretty sure they have an animation when you put your hand out and you can't shoot. So right when that door opens, you could just fire, and that's bad. In my opinion, that is bad, and it's a con in the game to me. It's a really bad con. I mean, maybe you could I'm not sure if you could open both doors. I didn't check, but maybe you could put a vehicle in there and wait for the base to be captured and then open the door and zoom out and just kill everyone. Yeah, that's cool, but besides that, hiding in there and waiting for people to open it and shooting them, I don't know about that. That kind of bugs me. Let me know if it bugs you down in the comments. If you think it's a bad idea, let me know, because I think it's a kind of a bad idea if people are gonna do that, because shit, I was doing it. Not gonna lie, I was doing that. I was doing it so much. It's hilarious. I mean, that's a big con to me. They also changed the default button layout for the consoles. It's more of a Call of Duty button layout. Doesn't bother me. I normally stick with default. If you played Battlefield 3 on console, it'll be a little bit different, but it's okay. Doesn't bother me too much. And I'm not sure if you can change the button layout to how it was in Battlefield 3. Not sure. Didn't check. But like I said, didn't bug me too much. But you might be able to. You might not be able to. Either way, doesn't matter to me. I also noticed something at the end of the game, where it takes you to your stats and stuff and it tells you how you did in that particular game. Well, if you look down on the bottom of the screen below everyone's name, there's a button. There's an option that says press to share. I don't know if that shares it to Twitter, to Facebook, to Battlelog, but I kind of thought that was pretty cool. Like, share around with your friends how beast you are, or share with your friends how lame you are. And playing as a sniper class using C4, it appeared that you can throw your C4 a lot farther than you could in Battlefield 3. Not too much farther, but far enough that you can notice it. And from what I can tell, they also have random weapons laying around that you can pick up. The only one that I seen was in Domination. I think in the middle of C, you could pick up a shotgun. I think it had like explosive ammunition with it or something like that. That's the only one I seen. And I seen that they added a mechanic when you're behind cover and you aim down sights, you automatically look above that cover to shoot. And then when you let go, you duck back down behind it. But those are just some things I noticed, pros and cons. Just comment, rate, subscribe, and tell your grandma. And on the 4th, I'll have some Battlefield 4 gameplay up. So, peace, my dudes.